Hi friends, today I will be predicting the fall fashion trends of 2024. Speaking of, we are already in autumn, so it kinda is late, but it's never too late, at least I am present here. So the trend that I noticed that is making a big comeback is the grunge style, which is the balance between grunge and glamour. You can also think of it as punk and chic. So something that is really rebellious with things that is dressy, elegant. I have noticed first about grunge was the early collection of Rico ones, I think around the late 90s to the early 2000s, which is really what we are into right now, like the 2000s and the 2010s, Okay, let's cut the chit chat and get into the actual stuff. The first thing that I 100% believe that is going to be in trend is the studded items. Any piece that is studded is going to be, coming back, whether it is studded jeans, studded belts, studded jackets, bags, accessories, headpieces, anything that you could think of that is studded is going to make a comeback. You have my word, because I have been seeing quite a few people incorporating this element. There is a belt from Kate that is studded with these rounded, pieces. I don't think the ones that are like pointy and sharp studs is coming back, but I do believe the ones that are rounded and squared is more of like a major thing that is going on. I can also think of the headpiece that I've seen earlier. I think it's from the 80s. It's by Gaultier, Togapula. They do a lot of studded flats, shoes, leather boots, whatever. I do believe that you can find a lot in their brand, and I think a lot of them you should really like thrift it or buy from vintage shops. I have not seen a lot of brands that are releasing new studded items, so I do believe that you have to spend a little bit of time, finding those vintage stuff. There is a bag that I do believe is going to be an it item, the Falabella bag, the ones that is with this distressed leather and it has this form, and some of them have studded fringe, which I want to get it so badly, but it only comes with the small size. I really want them in like a larger size. I do believe that this is the bag that has the perfect balance between the Balenciaga city bags and what I said, punk chic. So look for your vintage Stella McCartneys, go into that, and also the one that the fabric that they use a shimmer like underneath the leather. I also think that this is an element that goes well with grunge. Next up, we have the UK flag. Yes, you heard me right, the UK flag. UK flag in anything. UK flag accessories, pendants, bags, UK flag knitwear, UK flag t-shirt, UK flag tank top, anything that has the UK flag printed on it. I do believe that is going to be stylish. Even skirts. I have seen Lola released, UK flag skirts. And it's not something that has just been, in trend this year, but has been trendy in the 2010s, 2000s, and the 90s, I would say. I've seen some old celebrity pictures that has, UK flagged items. So it really isn't something that you shouldn't be investing in. It's not something that would be like the next year you would pick and see it and be like, ugh, what is that? It's something that you could wear it even after 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. It's a classic.
Sorry to interrupt, but this is me and my little figure, as I forgot to film a very important part of this video, which is the off-shoulder top. Off-shoulder in any elements, as in knitwear, as in leather, as in tank tops, t-shirts, or any form of off-shoulder is slick, it's effortlessly sexy. So I do think that you could find yourself some off-shoulder tops to go underneath your jackets. It's like a very simple thing, but it makes you instantly stylish.
Accessorizing your outfit, making more details on your outfit is always going to make you a bit more stylish. And I would say gloves for fall and winter is, to be fair, a really great thing to invest in. And as I mentioned before, you can look for gloves that fit into the style of grunge, which, for example, nude gloves, for example, mitts, like those gloves without the fingerless gloves. And you can also look for the ones with studs, not studs, the ones like boxing gloves. I think I do not know their precise name, but I will show you the picture. I mean, Chanel has never been out of trend, but recently, this year, especially this year, I have seen so much Chanel items coming back. A lot of influencers, models, celebrities incorporating Chanel back in the big wave, like I would say Chanel backpacks, Chanel pendants, Chanel necklaces, Chanel rings, anything that is Chanel. Not really the clothes though. I think about accessorizing things with Chanel is something that is big at the moment. The fun stockings, the bold colored, the bold pattern stockings with heels. It can be with like open-toed heels or like regular heels, but as I said, add more elements to your outfit. The more the merrier. I think it's not going to be like a minimalistic winter. So I have seen like a few runways from before, the Dior runway especially, they loved using fun socks on heels with also leg warmers. But if you don't like bold colored stockings, you can use nude colored. As I said, nude is gonna come back. You can even like wear the stockings outside the heels, like what Margiela did. There is one thing that I forgot to mention in my video earlier, so I'm just trying to, save it right here. It is the headpiece, headpieces, headscarves, like laced headbands, anything that, makes your head round, covers up your head. It's just, mysteriously chic. Engage in things like lace. I would say lace headpiece or studded headpiece that I mentioned earlier, and some things that is made out of the material of socks, like stockings, those really light ones. I'll just show you the pictures here and you can decide for yourself. And yeah, that is the last thing that I forgot. For the winter, I would say just get yourself a big, chunky, long fur coat, that is going to help you survive all winter. I am so into the ones that are like from head to toe, like it covers up your whole body. They are so cool, like I cannot get over them. I want to invest in one. I am trying to look for the new ones you can get from Xmera. There's also one that Jaded London is selling right now, but I've seen the old Saint Laurents. They are majestic, I would just say. I will try to get one for myself, I hope. And matching it with tank tops or slip dress or t-shirts, and and then accessorizing with big chunky jewels. It's always gonna be it. It's always gonna be in trend. Something that I haven't tried yet. I will do with this winter. And don't stop yourself with just fur coats, fur jackets. Also look for the items that incorporate fur, like jackets with a fur collar, vest with fur sleeves, fur, I don't know, just fur anywhere. And I do think that, you know, collared fur would also be something. I have seen the old Nicola Balenciaga runway, and the recent ones, Burberry from last year, Norwal's, they are all incorporating fur in their, you know, winter collection, and it's always going to be fur. Just look for the fun ones. And then last but not least is not necessarily, you know, linked to what I said, like grunge or whatever, but sports core. Sports has been something really, really big for the past 2 years already, I would say. And I'm not only talking about jerseys, but also sports elements. And especially this year after the Olympics, I do find that sports core is coming back again, you know, like it's becoming something that is big, not just a fashion element, not just, you know, like a minor style, but a very, like a thing that is very major. You can look for, you know, items that are with numbers, with sports elements, like the cut, the form of clothes that is kind of sporty. So I've seen things from Paloma Wool that I really like. They incorporate, you know, numbers on knitwear, which I think it's pretty cutesy, demure for the winter. And also I've seen from a few vintage stores that is incorporating those hoodie material midi skirts, if you know what I mean. And you can find fun ones, and I do believe like midi skirt is something that you can wear every day, you know. And yeah, that is, I think, all about today and all I could think of for the fall and winter of 2024. I really do hope that I predict correctly and that you are persuaded. Love you guys, see you next time.